The 3DO is a CD console first released in 1993 by Panasonic. Later models were released by Goldstar and Sanyo. The 3DO was originally designed by EA founder Trip Hawkins and wasn't tied to one company. The 3DO is simply a series of specifications sold to third-party companies like Panasonic to produce and sell, with the original designers making royalties on sales. Despite the hype before the release of the 3DO, it only sold around 2 million units before it was discontinued in 1996. The meaning of 3DO has been debated for years, and some of the popular ones are three-dimensional objects and $3 only, the $3 only being a reference to the licensing fee per disc. However, it is now widely considered to mean the next step after audio and video, being audio, video, 3DO. Interestingly, the 3DO created its own rating system, having E for everyone, 12 for guidance under 12, 17 for guidance under 17, and AO for adults only. And while most companies were signing on to the ESRB ratings at this time, this meant developers for the 3DO had to choose to go with either ESRB or the 3DO's rating system. The main difference between them is the game publishers rated the game themselves on the 3DO model, and a separate company, the ESRB, rated on the ESRB scale, same as today. One large complaint about the 3DO was the controller ports. Each console only had one built into it, and the second controller would have to be plugged into the first controller via a port in the top of the controller. You could apparently do this up to 8 times. The 3DO was very innovative and had one of the best processors on the market during its time. It could play games, audio CDs, and video CDs, though the adapter for video CDs was only released in Japan. The high price of $700 new, combined with an oversaturated market with the Super Nintendo and Genesis, led the 3DO to an early grave, making it just another failed console during the Bit Wars, alongside such titles as the Jaguar, Sega CD, and CDI. Panasonic recently attempted to revive its video game console production with The Jungle, its first attempt after the 3DO failure, but sadly, it was scrapped. The 3DO is a very curious piece of gaming history with a decent concept behind it, but unfortunately was released at the wrong time. Enjoyed that video? Well, check out my last console minute on the Bentley CompuVision Pong console, and if you really enjoyed, you can leave a like and of course, subscribe. Thanks for watching.